So I'm recording.
You know, it's not going to be that hot. Do we need the air conditioning?
Oh, does it bother you?
I don't know. Maybe we could turn it down.
I'll turn it the temperature up. How's that?
Yeah.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, that's recorded. Everybody's going to be tuning in tomorrow. That's the first thing they're going to see.
Great.
Is you bitching and kvetching about the temperature in the room. That's real Jewy, by the way. That proves you're a Jew. Okay, Greg from Facebook is in there. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so let's hit the music and let's get the show rolling, shall we? And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. How come that's not playing for That's how you do it.
I remember a rabbi from the shul in Santa Monica was very particular about the temperature. It's like, in the way I grew up, no clergyman would like protest about the temperature in a room. It's just...
Because you grew up with the Goyim. Goyim are content. Like, you know, you put them in a 98-degree room with turn in the sauna, you know, everybody's like sweating, they're good with it, right?
Yeah.
You freeze them like 10 minutes later and everybody's got like icicles coming out of their... Like, they're good with it because they're Goyim, and that's what... A Jew, you touch the temperature like 1 degree, 90 degrees, and you're gonna. It's like, you know, World War III. Oh, what's happened here? The Nazis didn't do to me. Oh my God, it's terrible. The Nazis.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's okay. Welcome to Jewish. Okay.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
Greg says the new outfits signal a change of season because we're wearing like light for the hot days of LA are upon us now, the hottest part of the summer. We'll start off a little Torah. The Talmud tells us that the hottest part of summer is the end of summer, right? Because the heat continually heats up and it's retained. Water takes a long time to heat. So water temperatures gradually heat up, and right now the water temperature is still getting hotter and hotter and hotter. I went to the beach today, right? The water temperature gets very hot, October, November. That's when it starts to be the hottest in LA. Our body temperatures are warming up, hotter, hotter, hotter. So it appears to be hotter. Even if the temperature were to go down, it's going to feel like it's the hottest. It happens to be we live in LA, and the temperature outside actually gets hotter anyways. We're going to start getting into fire season now, right? Santa Ana winds start coming in. You know, it's the ruach starts to come in, the spirit. Woo, woo. You can feel it. Can you feel it, baby?
I just need a place to live.
Okay, let's introduce everybody. Welcome to the we're going to start Torah Talks now, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the House of Rabs. I'm your host, Rabbi Rabs, and to my right is my co-host, the one and only, the very holy Levi ben Avraham, aka Luke Ford. Say hello. That is not ZZ Top, man. That is not ZZ Top. That is actually Levi Ford. Levi Ford right now is in a state of flux. He's sort of like in between places to live. He's leaving his modest estate, right? Because they've got alternative plans for his former property. So now he's moving maybe northward. Where are you going, Levi?
Who knows? I've been walking the mean streets of Pico Roberts and I'm exhausted. I was too exhausted to put on a suit tonight. I'm not changing, I'm not showering, I'm just going over and doing the Torah talk and letting Hashem rule my life and rule this show. Because I'm tired. I've been walking up and down, seeing places. It's kind of humiliating. I've put in like applications like at a dozen places. And why won't anyone accept me?
Right, to do a credit rating and then it's over. No, there's just two things.
One, they wanted my credit card numbers. Like they wanted to know how many credit card accounts I had.
Right. Well, when they do, what's your credit number?
I'd say it's like 650.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You have a really high credit score?
It's not bad.
Okay. So if you have a high credit score, that's always a good thing, right? You know, so there's two things that they could theoretically check up on you, and that would be like a major point of contention. One is to do a credit rating, and the other is they Google your name and end up at lukeford.com. That would be unfortunate. So let's see how well you do.
So,
Nobody's called me for reference, by the way.
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me list that, yeah.
No problem. I was like thinking, well, is that going to be a good thing or bad thing? If, Rabbi Rabs comes in and says, oh yeah, the guy's great. I don't know. Does that help you? Does that hurt you? Discuss. But I don't know what's going to happen with you. What do you think? Are you looking in everywhere? Where are you looking?
Yeah, I'm looking everywhere. I mean, everywhere in Pico Robertson, within a mile and a half of Pico and Robertson.
In all directions?
Yeah.
What about down in Schwarzland?
I went down to Schwarzland this afternoon to this woman who could barely speak English, and she had a perfectly nice room to rent for $600, and I was perfectly happy with it.
Really?
I said, but I need to bring students into my room to teach Alexander technique. She could barely speak English, so trying to tell her what the Alexander technique was, but she did understand teaching students. She ran a daycare out of her home, so anyone who entered her home had to be fingerprinted and tested for TB. So I figured that wasn't going to work.
You have TB?
No, like I didn't want to have to fingerprint all my students.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna get you're gonna get the crowd in there. You never know what you're gonna get.
Exactly.
They're gonna send you some, yeah. All right. So and you were down in Schwarzland.
Yeah. I was. I mean, we're talking south of Cadillac.
Oh.
On Robertson.
Okay.
Is that Schwarzland?
That's Boogieville.
Boogieville.
That's down there by Zimbabwe.
Yeah, it's near the high school. So.
Wow, that's hardcore.
Is it?
Yeah, I wouldn't go down there as a patient. I'm gonna come out, and take my life in my hands just to go get my life cured. No, I'm not doing that. No, but you went down there. How was it?
Seemed perfectly nice and decent to me.
Okay, good.
So I got a big open heart. I mean, I love people of all colors, sizes.
Right.
As long as they're not too fat.
Right, we're gonna get to that in a second. So first of all, a couple quick. The chat room's just starting to open up. People are showing up. Hey Henry. Hey Rip Taco. Hey Jakob Kleidman. How are you guys? How you doing? And hello Greg. And my nephew says you guys should get a 2-bedroom and do TT every day for an hour.
Oh my.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Here's the thing that you can do. You give us the money, right? You sponsor that, we can make that happen. We'll do anything for money.
Exactly. We'd even live with each other for money.
It would have to be a lot of money, though. You can't. I don't think you have that, Yako. I don't think there's enough money for them. Okay. So, you want to talk more about that, or you want to get on to other stuff?
I don't have anything.
All right, let's talk about some other stuff. It's been brought to my attention this past. I wouldn't just say this last week, but this last week was a couple more people. But I would say over the last few months, there's been a constant stream of females who have brought to my attention that Lady Ford doesn't respect women.
As long as they're not too fat.
Just the fact that you said that is already something you might want to look into. And it's been brought into my attention that he has a dislike and distaste for so many different categories of women that it's virtually impossible to find women who don't fit the category of women that he doesn't consider worthwhile. Last week was a classic case that we pointed out, that if a woman, according to your own words, has sexual relations with more than one man, she devalues herself every man that she's been with.
Yeah.
And even if she's just been with one man, she's
less valuable than a virgin.
Right. She's devalued.
Yeah.
Right. She's used merchandise.
Exactly.
Right. But then when
she's being test driven.
Right. Then when Levi, we flipped it around and we talked about Levi.
It just means I'm more experienced. I know more techniques.
When Levi has is Levi a virgin? Is Levi, oh, look at me, I'm solid real estate. I've
lived a rich life.
I'm sitting on top of Malibu and I'm overlooking the ocean. I'm worth $25 million, right? No. What do we find out about Levi? He's got more women than these other women that he considers devalued. So if they're devalued, then Levi should be blamed. Oh, no. Levi's got a whole different slant when it comes to guys. And it's all of this justification and rationalization that comes from a place